Hey everybody, and welcome to this review of We'll Fight for Food Super Actual Sellout Game of the Hour. It's a bit of a long and odd name, but We'll Fight for Food is what I'm calling a conversational brawler. So it's basically kind of like a beat 'em up mixed with it's supposed to be like a complicated conversational system, though it's not really extremely complicated. So the game is about a guy named Jared, and he's a boxer for the WFF. It's like a boxing wrestling league, and what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to do a 7-fight match, yeah, whatever, that, and go down in the 6th match and give the championship belt to the next person in line. But instead, a guy called the Marine takes you down in the first match, and he breaks your skull, and you wake up later. The game basically starts after you got out of the hospital and you become a wreck. So after that, your goal in the game is to either help your friends or, well, help the people who you fought with that have also been fired because of you, pretty much, or you can fight them all because it's a brawler. So you can talk to everybody, but you can also fight everybody. It's interesting because it's another one. It gives the illusion of choice. I didn't really see that many choices. Pretty much the same thing will happen either way. I don't know. It's not extremely interesting, in my opinion. It's got some humorous moments, and I think a lot of it's aimed to be comedic, but personally I didn't really find it that comedic. I did laugh a few times throughout the playthrough. I spent about an hour playing through it, and there might be some replayability in it with fighting everybody or not fighting everybody, but I didn't. Just going through like a few minutes that I had to replay since the save didn't completely carry over was really boring because I just wanted to skip through the dialogue and get to where I had been. As a little as a $5 download, it's not too bad. If I would suggest looking at it as not so much something you're gonna go into for the gameplay, you're mostly in it for the conversation aspect, because the brawling is fairly boring. You can mostly spam 2 buttons and be fine. You get some items that help you fight along the way, do more attack, have more defense, yada yada yada, but they don't change the gameplay that much. It's mostly you have 3 buttons. You have a kick, a punch, and a shoulder bash, and it changes the gameplay slightly, but it's not that exciting. This We'll Fight Food is made by Pyrodactyl. It's, I think, their 2nd game. I looked it up. I couldn't see if they had made any other games, but it looks like their 2nd game. As a 2nd game, I don't know. It's alright. Personally, I probably wouldn't buy it. But if you are looking for something that's got some humor to it, maybe something that you don't want to spend it, but you want something kind of short that you can just kind of beat in a session or 2, just short little bursts, then I would suggest it. It does have some funny parts, but besides that, the story isn't that good. The music is repetitive. It's not terrible music, but it's repetitive music, and the combat is repetitive as all get out. But that is my review, people, everybody. If you would like to hear more, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to like and comment, and make sure to check out the links in the description. I'll put a link to We'll Fight for Food, the game. Maybe I'll put a link to some of the reviews I've done, or you can just go on your merry way. I don't care. Have a good day, and goodbye.